Choose your lawyer on their expertise, not because they're a friend or you've used them before. Choose them on what they're good at. Now, I'm talking obviously specifically about lawyers when you go and buy or sell an apartment. And I don't mean it by saying in a bad terms towards other lawyers. I'm talking it in the same sense that if you ask me to sell your house in Papakura or in Wellington or Christchurch, I'm not the best man for the job. If you ask me to sell your apartment, well, obviously. And the same thing goes with lawyers. G'day, it's Andrew Murray from Apartment Specialist, just talking about the importance of making sure a good lawyer who has expertise in apartments is looking after you, whether you're buying or selling. I've seen this mistake cost people tens of thousands of dollars, either through when they're purchasing, not picking up particular issues, or when they're selling, deals falling over. I've actually recently, and what sparked this podcast was recently I just had a lawyer, and it was almost going to settle. It was about 3 days before settlement, and the lawyer who was acting for the vendor rang back and said, I don't know what to do. And I rang back and had a conversation with them and spoke about them and basically gave them the gist on how to convey the property. And it was a leasehold apartment, so it was more complicated than normal. And the person said simply, look, I'm down in Hamilton, which is a city in central North Island. There aren't any apartments down here. We haven't dealt with this. I literally don't know what to do. And I said, look, can you please tell me this so I can then tell my vendor and just be straight with them and say, look, you're not the best person for the job. And then I can get another lawyer who is. Obviously that happened, but it should have never happened. Another reason is when someone's purchasing. I've had lawyers who are asking all the wrong questions. And I mean, even I know in most of the cases the buildings are fine because I have to disclose them, yet they're asking questions that are completely irrelevant to apartments, or they don't understand the Unit Titles Act, and the due diligence they're doing on behalf of their purchaser is not the best due diligence. So what I'm saying is, before you choose your lawyer, make sure they have expertise in apartments and unit titles. How many have they actually done before? And if they're in a town or a city where there's no apartments, you can pretty much almost guarantee they haven't dealt with them before. So yes, again, this is not putting down the law community. It's in the same reason why a lawyer specialises in family law, or a lawyer specialises in commercial law. You are good at what you specialise at. I hope that helps, and please follow this advice whether you're purchasing or selling when looking at a lawyer. Thank you. Cheers.